So let's talk about our challenges. Wow. Marine spirits. Marine spirits are the original inhabitants of this planet. Yes, they are. You see, back in the day, way back in the day, in the times of Tiamat, this whole entire planet was just darkness and water. But the water was always in constant motion, it wasn't settled. There were storms and tsunamis and ever raging hurricanes on this ball of spinning water through the universe. And the unrest was imagine a world where every single human projected their pain onto others every single minute of the day. That was the world before. Oh, I'm going soon. That was the world before the light came. So the world essentially was darkness and water. And then the light came. Now, what is the light? The light is like a serpent. The light is like a snake, a giant snake that travels. Now, we don't know what it really is. In African cultures, they call it voodoo. Voodoo means simply unknown. We can't give it a form or a shape. The Jewish mysticists who study the Kabbalah call it Kita. We don't know, but the only representation we have of it is the snake, the serpent, the light. Now imagine, look with your third eye, my star marines. Visualize this world of water, kind of like a ball, an egg spinning. Then imagine this serpent swimming towards this spinning ball in the darkness. Now the serpent is light and it can't see this egg of water, of energy, of turmoil, of thunderstorms. It can't see it, but it's attracted to it through law of attraction, the law by which we star marines operate, the law which we control. Now, this serpent of light is swimming and swimming, and it's sensing, it's feeling this turmoil going on. That's why in your Bibles that Constantine, our friend, created, we tell you that the Spirit hovered above the waters. That Spirit is that potential energy of love, that okay, that Wi-Fi technology, as it were. But it's spiritual Wi-Fi. You can't see it, but it connects your device to the source, to the electricity, through the air. So just like you are watching this message and consuming this, that serpent of light found that ball and injected it with light. And God said, "Let there be light." Can you imagine how those marine spirits living there felt? They were angry. Who are you to come in here and destroy our world? Those are the ancient ones, the ones that need to be kept buried. Because if they ever were to return, you would not like it, humans. And the more violence you create, the more you strengthen them. One of our Star Marines, Joss Whedon, told y'all. He's been telling y'all. He's actually one of our trainers that we sent to train you. So now imagine the serpent of light that through law of attraction, through the spirit that hovered above these tumultuous waters of Tiamat, this snake finds this planet, impregnates it with light, killing every single marine spirit that ever was. Gone. All of you who are doom and gloom saying Armageddon is coming, it's already come. Because all those marine spirits disappeared. But because the light was operating out of love, we know that there is no death. The marine spirits were fearing for nothing, because there is no death, only transmutation. And after that serpent of light injected this planet with light, killing all of the darkness of the marine spirits, those marine spirits transformed and went up to a new dimension, which we call the astral realm. And when they went up into the astral realm, because that light of our Lord Saturn is the light of judgment, wherever they were when the light came into them, they were separated into full expressions of that. So let's go back. We have this ball of spinning water. The serpent enters it, impregnated with light, killing every marine spirit. Now the spirits of the marine beings, the ancient ones, rose up to become marine spirits. So marine spirits and ancient ones are interchangeable. It's just the forms that we are talking about. The original form as the ancient ones is pure dark evil, or pure dark projection onto another. Whereas the astral realm shape or form is marine spirits or mermaids or eels. So when the light came into this water and God said, "Let there be light," they then transformed into the astral realm and created themselves as light expressions and dark expressions. They created themselves as duality. So through this duality, you see it manifested on earth, because earth is the fourth dimension. The astral is the third dimension, because everything we think, we do. This fourth dimension exists because of the third dimension. And those of us who are Star Marines know this, and that is why we are moving to the fifth dimension. The fifth dimension, we'll get to that. But coming from the third dimension, we have this idea of good and evil. Now, this is how the marine spirits keep humans locked into the matrix of good and evil. You see, because marine spirits use the concept of good as a means for evil to flourish. Think of how much evil has been done in the name of a perceived good. But think of how much good has also come from evil. It's not a lot, but star marines were responsible for it. Mother Teresa, she used to say she was possessed by demons. She was coming to understand that she was half marine spirit and half light, star marine. Because even though she's claimed to be possessed by demons, she gave her life to uplift those who could not uplift themselves. Only to serve as an example that we all have a choice to do good. And that's the point. But since the marine spirits, and the marine spirits that learned that are the marine spirits of the light in the astral realm. They are the ones you see as angels in your dreams. The lady wearing a white dress, that's her. Aphrodite, the smiling white lady, or the super dark lady with the white dress, or the yellow dress. Yemaya, Mary, Saint Clair. It's all the same person. The mermaid, half human, half fish, half star, half marine. Yes, stars look like more humanly. But we'll get to that in another transmission. So when that initial serpent of light killed the original ancient ones, their spirits divided into good and evil. Now, the good, which we call the stars, are represented or manifested on earth as the literal stars above you. We use that to remind you that above you is your higher self, the self that was glad for the light destroying that old world. Oh yes, why do you think the Bible always talks about fire? Fire coming to burn. Because fire purifies. And those ancient ones who were sick of the fighting were happy when the light came because they could die and rest. And they rest in the astral realm as angels. And you see them on earth as the stars. Now you can't reach the stars. They have to stay up there as a goal for us because we have to reach for them. If the stars had to always come down, and sometimes they do come down, but if they always had to come down and help us through every situation, then there would be none of them left because they would be left vulnerable to the spirits of this earth, the Marines, who own this planet. Well, the land, the ground, and the grounds, and the inside of the earth where they operate. But if all the stars came down to help you through all your struggles, then there would be none left, and we would go back to the ancient ones, and we don't want the ancient ones to come back. That's why, as stars, we encourage you to not use violence but art to express violence. The only gun should be in your brain, But the marine spirits want you to have real guns. We sent our star marine, President Obama, to try and put into place measures to eradicate guns, because no one should have guns. But don't worry, we found another way. We had to learn that the humans got a little bit wise to our antics. So we had to divert a little and create a bit of a distraction with number 45. But don't worry, we're working on it and it's coming. But there should be no guns. And the stars inspire us from above and they call us to raise our vibration. Now, the humans, they'll take it literally and they'll build a tower all the way to the sky. But of course, that's not allowed because you have to raise in here and go to the stars, because that's where home is essentially for us star marines. So now these astral spirits of the stars call us to the light and they inspire us, whereas the ones of the dark are the demons. Those are the ones that have been running amok, and they've infiltrated the church, they've infiltrated the new age movement through the Qliphoth. Now the Qliphoth is something we cannot control. It's there as a test. If you want to know the Qliphoth, get the Wheel of Fortune and meditate on that tarot card. You see the Sphinx at the top of the Wheel of Fortune is the Qliphoth, because it's a contradiction. It's a paradox. It's spiritual, but not spiritual. Or is it spiritual? That's why so many people who have claimed to be of the New Age movement, a few years down the line, they say, oh no, I made a mistake. Because they went through the Qliphoth. And the Sphinx obviously did not choose them. They put in the wrong answer into the computer. Command not received, not recognized. Whereas the real ones who've been holding the vibration, the Ian Van Zants of the world, the Dr. Phils of the world. Oh yes, we had to reach you in all different forms of media because we knew that they were keeping an eye on us. So we had to create reality TV. We had to blend reality and fiction to a point where you would begin to believe that reality could be fiction, so that you could believe that maybe yours is a fiction, so that you could believe that if it is a fiction, maybe you can co-write it. And you finally raised your vibration enough to believe that you do co-write this reality. And believe it or not, it took us Dr. Phil and reality TV to get you there, okay? Jersey Shore? But again, there's always the Qliphoth. So the humans will often get discouraged when they see their favorite New Age person turning into a devout Christian and denouncing all their good works. But those of us who know have to keep holding the vibration. We cannot drop down to that level where we answer to feuds or answer to all of the destruction that's going on, because our attention must be focused on the starlight now. Because the marine spirits have gotten into people and they are making people do very strange things. There are marine spirits that are controlling countries right now. And while we don't dwell on being alarmist, just know that it's for a purpose. And rest assured that everything will be put right. But demons are a challenge. Now, as those spirits now live in the astral realm, the spirits of the ancient ones, that is, the purified spirits, here on earth, these astral spirits manifest as physical objects. You see, because in the astral realm, where we go at night, when the humans are sleeping, we working. 7 days a week, 365. In that astral realm, the realm of the realm of milk and honey, the promised land, in that astral realm, we create by thought. As soon as we think something, it happens. It's kind of like that dream you have where you are lucid, you call it, and you ask for something and it appears suddenly in the dream. That ain't no dream, that's the astral realm. Because in the astral realm there's no resistance, because those are the spirits of the ancient ones, which are pure evil, well, pure marine or dark, and pure light and star. So manifestations happen immediately there. But seeing as humans and these hybrid species can be under the influence of these intelligences, humans manifest it because the light is too strong. The light cannot be held back. So the light of the astral realm is overpowering the demons already. There's a battle going on and you don't even see it. And we are winning. The light is winning. Otherwise we would not be here. So even though this battle's going on, you have to understand that as the light soldiers kill the marine spirits, the dark demons, they manifest on earth because form has to transmutate. And again, as the dark spirits kill the light spirits or the angels, there's a gap for them to manifest on earth. They have to. Because energy has to keep going. Light keeps moving forward. That serpent snake from the original darkness is poking through every dimension. Even into the fifth. It's already in the fifth. That's why we are in the fifth dimension already. Because we've already died in this dimension. Because we are the incarnated souls of angels from the astral realm who have now died on this realm, on earth, by going through the darkness of the soul. We killed our ego. And by doing that, we are now reborn into the fifth dimension of purple light, blendedness, a mixture of dark and light, a balanced mixture, Not like the astral where it's black or white. We are black and white. Did you hear the profundity of that statement? In the astral realm, the realm influencing the humans, it's either black or you choose white. In the fifth dimension where we live now, it's black and white together, red and blue together, purple, violet. That's our light. So the only challenge that we have is realizing that once that demon has killed you, because to be a star marine, that demon has killed you already, but you fought it, you held on to the light, and you let that darkness in you die. You let that blame and that hate or that revenge or that sadness and loneliness, you let it go. You melted the cage around your heart like chocolate. And now you're flowing into the fifth dimension. And because you let that melt, you can exist with us in the fifth dimension. Because you let that demon go and you let it die, or you let it kill you. Some of you didn't make it and it took you. Some of you did make it and you killed it. But through that violent act, because killing is demonic, but we all did it. We just did it to ourselves, either literally or figuratively. But either way we did it, we took out the resistance. And we are floating now on the wings of the fifth dimension. So, yes, our challenges are demons and marine spirits, but now we don't have to fight them anymore. That is why we can reveal this message to you now. And more of these are going to come from more people, more star marines. You are going to begin to see a melding of the astral and the physical. Manifestations are going to happen in front of your eyes. Whereas before, the manifestations weren't literal but rather metaphors. Now they really will happen. Now water will turn into grapes of wine. Literally. Before your eyes. Everything that you see in here, you will see out here. And it's a beautiful thing. Because it's a blending of energies. So I'm here to say, stop fighting the demons now. It's over. It's finished. We won. They lost. The new age is here. And I just happen to be the poster child. More on that in another transmission. And one last thing. You've seen how rabid people have been getting in the fight over left and right, black and white. It's almost as if they've been possessed by demons, right? On both sides. Stay away from those people. Do not engage with them. It's not safe for you. Keep your vibration where it is, and you will start meeting your brothers and sisters. I mean, there are 500 million of you. I'm talking to 50 million of you. My fairy brothers and sisters. Let your blood speak to you. humans say that they have junk DNA. Well, we know that that DNA is information and it's unraveling to you through dreams, visions, and signs. Just pay attention. Open your heart. Be intimate with yourself. And you'll find us. Vigeli 3.5.7. Releasing control back to QT Qiniso Twala.